So just pivoting again, Jericho Project obviously serves homeless veterans, homeless and low-income veterans. As the commissioner of the Department of Veteran Services, what are some of the most important policies that you're looking at in our city to combat homelessness among veterans?
So I want to preface this by saying that I come into this job as I'm not Tori Lyon. I can tell you that. I'm not, I come into this job with the entrepreneurship hat on coming into it, and then taking the portfolio up that accounts for so many other realms of the veteran experience. But I've been doing this for about a year now, so just hear me out. Just some thoughts I have when you speak on policy. One of them, it's not necessarily, I don't know if it's policy or just a bit of policy and practice for us. In the state of New York, you have about 1,500 veterans who are incarcerated in the state correctional system. And there are approximately 20 to 25 on any given day veterans who are detained and who are in the veterans wing that's located at Rikers right now. And so when I think about something that's important to me, it's tricky when you're dealing with someone who's 4 months out from being released from the state penitentiary, when you know that they need some housing support, but they can't begin to take advantage of that housing support until they have been in the shelter system for at least a time. And so it's important to me that we try our best to reduce whatever time there is for them to have to check that block, so that they can then take advantage of programs like the various city-related vouchers and the various federal vouchers, like, HUD-VASH, VASH Continuum, et cetera. And so that's something that's important to me, to try to make it so that someone who we know is about to come back to society, who is a veteran, who's paid their debt to society, that we are not worried about, we can minimize the amount of time we need to worry about housing security or insecurity for that person. Does that make sense?
That's really interesting. That's a really great idea. I like that.
Yeah. And it's like, it's like part policy, part just, we've got to work better with our friends at the city and state level when it comes to corrections and probation, to make sure we can shorten that gap, which is good for everybody.